Charles slipped in through the car through the window, or he could just do that. They're following us. Crap, they're planning to shoot. Duck your heads. All of you fire at once, now! Just stay down. Headless riding. Oh, I got that. Fuck off. I'm literally over it. Should we shoot back? No way, you'll hit other people. You need to escape to the back alley. We'll get people involved if we take it to the big streets. Roger that. Yeah, they don't care if they kill people. Richard caring if he kills innocent people? What is this? Fucking season 1? You know, if they shoot the tires, we're fucked. You drive like crap. Oh, you want to switch right now? Good job. We're putting distance between us and them. Keep it up. Nina's violent driving already had the car covered with dents. They scraped against walls, sent trash cans flying, and ruffled the fur of cats all across the alleyways as they escaped. But Alfred's group apparently couldn't keep up with their rough driving. Actually, if you park it horizontally in an alley, you dip out the side and just fuck off. The headlights of their pursuers gradually disappeared into the distance. We did it. We can do it. We can lose them. Hey, did you see that? Ha, take that, losers. Look out, dumpster. Ah. She spun the wheel, making the car run wild before slamming into the corner of a beat-up apartment with flaking paint. Fogged. Is everyone okay? Apparently she had gotten hit bad. Her head felt faint and her eyes span. Nina and Charles seemed to be the same. They moaned vaguely, but didn't get up. Even though Alfred's cars were approaching, they couldn't even get up. Yeah, they have a fucking concussion. Are you guys okay? A woman peered in at them, looking worried. Selma mustered all of her strength to mutter help before losing consciousness. Thanks, Leo, for helping. That sound just now, they must have hit something. Boss, isn't that... Oh. I wanted to kill this man so bad. The rain continued to pour. You're gonna die, Alfred. When Alfred's guard group stopped their car, all was silent except for the sound of rain. Inside the crashed car, they could see 3 limp people. Are they dead? Until you've checked their stopped hearts, it's dangerous to let your guard down. They might be planning to play dead before striking back. Surround them carefully. Boss, should we check their pulses? Huh, there's no need. Whether they're dead or alive, it's time for an Alfred-style present. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boss. There's no need to check if they're alive or dead, as long as they surrounded them and riddled them with bullets. Alfred's underlings grinned, but they cautiously closed in. At that moment, the scent of sweet tobacco touched Alfred's nostrils. That alone made time stop for Alfred. Slowly, he turned to face the direction the smell was coming from. And there, standing there in the back alley without even an umbrella, was a single man. Oh, my God. Stop looking at me like I'm a ghost. I've got legs, see? Welcome back, Leo. When he saw their boss going pale, his underlings ran back to him. However, these newly gathered underlings of his didn't know Leo's face, so they only looked confused at the man that their boss was facing with a stunned expression. You seem to be doing well. Oh, no, not quite right. Drew, judging by your expression, it looks like you started feeling well as soon as you saw my face. How long I've waited for you to come back. What do you think? I'm the lead vocalist for a band that split up or something? That flippant tone really takes me back. The underlings followed their boss's conversation, realized that Leo was an enemy. But at the same time, they sensed a connection or something, or possibly a strange friendship, which prevented any of them from butting in. Let's have a toast to our celebration. Celebrate our reunion. However, it's not glass will be clinking together. Alfred took out his knife with his usual swift motion and handed it to his underling. The two of them had been rivals, but right now they were both members of Primavera. No, even if they hadn't been, Alfred would surely have given up his knife. Because of him, nothing could be as sad as never getting a chance to hear Leo's flippant tone again. Nice. Looking at your face, I finally truly feel like I've come back. That's the best compliment you could have given me. Did you finish your war during these 3 wars? 3 years? Yeah. Good for you. Really, good for you. Alfred celebrated as though it was his own victory and smiled. This was probably the first time that expression of his had been used for its proper purpose. In that case, in our own way, let's make a toast to you ending your war and returning. You haven't changed, I'm glad, Alf. The two slowly walked towards each other, stopped just beyond where their fists could reach each other. Then they held out their clenched fist and bumped them together. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, war buddy. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Fucking put him on the ground. Well, that was quick. Actually did put him on the ground. Alfred's large body landed at a spread eagle in the puddle. He had never intended to withstand that punch. As he stared up at the rainy sky, Alfred kept on laughing and laughing. Even after Leo disappeared from sight, he kept on laughing. On and on, as though nothing could be more amusing than this. During that time, Jeanne dragged out Zell and the others, putting them in her own car. The 3 of them were unconscious, but none of them seemed to get greatly injured. Of course, Jeanne didn't know these three. However, since they were being chased by the Mafia, she couldn't abandon them. Jeanne left the 3 of them in the care of a doctor behind the shopping district. Thanks, Jeanne. The Queen. Good enough. What happened to those 3? They were just unconscious. Apparently they'll be fine if they spend the night and no problems appear. Sound surprised. You knew Crazy Alfred? We're war buddies. We're so close we can't help punching each other whenever we see each other. Just who are you? You're no ordinary man. I could say the same to you. Just who are you? You're no ordinary woman. Fuck already! This entire day, Leo had gone to several places with Jeanne. And there, he had seen several glimpses of her true nature, which was completely different from a bakery salesgirl. We've been loitering around for too long. I was thinking about stopping for some tea first, but it's already time to go. Okay, finally time to change into Akutaku's place. Charge into. Yeah, let's go let's take back those papers. I'm sure there's going to be work for you too. After all, leaders apparently need influence, wealth, and force. Leave it to me, I'll work hard for my wage. You were a bodyguard before, weren't you? You're too used to this. Pretty much. I was a bodyguard in this city 3 years ago. Makes sense. I'll bet you made too many enemies and left until things cooled down. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Nah, just came to pick up something I forgot. Yeah, my man. After 3 years, you're a bad liar. It's true. Actually, is true though, unironically. Who did you work for last time? Oh wait, don't tell me. Let me guess. If you guess right, I'll work for free for a week. Nice, sounds like a great payoff. Well... It was a sort of business where you need a bodyguard, so not something on the level. So to start, it was definitely a member of the criminal underworld. That's a good start. 3 years ago, there was a lot of small families packed together, fighting for dominance over the city. After that, Caleb united them, and then Primavera eventually took power. That was about the same time you left City 23. Oh my god, you work for Caleb? That'd be funny. That'd be a right old meme if she did that one. It looked like you knew that Alfred guy, but he didn't seem like a friend. More like you keep crashing into each other. I know. John, you were probably a bodyguard for the Caleb family. You're cute. Sorry, I serve no man. I only serve women. Based. You're that good after all. You might even have been a personal bodyguard for Caleb himself. Huh? John, could you possibly be Miguel? Miguel Kurashiki? Caleb's right-hand man? No. I'm too straight for that. Huh? What? Am I right? The rumors tell Miguel died 3 years ago. The one I worked for was a woman. I know, Amanda, Amamiya. Caleb's woman. Close. She was a woman just as attractive as Amanda was. I give up. So what kind of woman was she? She was great. She is great. Let's see. An attractive woman, a lot like you. Yo, this man. Just fuck. Oh my, are you hitting on me again? Ideals resolve in both ways. She was an attractive woman just like you. God. Leo, my man. Is she dead? I don't know if she's alive or dead. Could she be the friend you said you were looking for? I made her a promise. I promised that when my war was over, I'd come back. She made a promise, too. She promised that she'd turn the city into a place where her fellow countrymen held hand and helped each other in their daily lives. Wait, hold on. Do you mean... She's an attractive woman, a lot like you. God, Leo's epic. Kingly. Sir, John is here. She told us to make you go and meet her. What? Are they launching a raid again? Like, totally? Did she come to negotiate directly or something? But threats and sobbing don't work on me. Sure, I'll meet with her. Hey, bring enough tea for two. I doubt there's anyone there except John and that bodyguard, John. Well, about that... And just when I heard, you came with a whole bunch of people. What's this about? They're all old geezers, like totally. Shut up, be quiet, you punk. Huh? Atutaku had been so domineering a moment ago, now it seems strangely serious. Yeah, it's probably because it's that other family. That he's like, oh, bring that old guy with you. Yikers. Tequila gave a confused shrug. Akutaku? Yeah. John's aura seemed different from usual. He couldn't help but be overawed. He couldn't really describe it, but she didn't really seem like the little barking dog she usually was. It was almost as though she somehow gave off the dignity of a massive tree, with thick imposing roots. I've come to take back the loans for the Dawn Shopping District. There's nothing to give back. I bought those loans with money. They're mine. They don't belong to you, nor do they belong to the shopping district. Akutaku, aren't you ashamed to be doing something like this? And after old Amakawa did so much for you. Shut up! I did nothing wrong. I've never forgotten the favor I owe to him. Tequila looked at Akutaku dubiously, as though wondering whether this guy was getting so flustered for. Couldn't think of it. The older folks who had gathered here didn't seem to be from the shopping district. They wore expensive suits, they seemed to be those rare people like Akutaku, who had made a fortune during these times. Don't be a fool. If you really haven't forgotten the favor you owed Amakawa, then why are you threatening to evict everyone from the Dawn Shopping District, which was born out of his charity, which bears his name? Know your shame. Though John's voice was quiet and calm, it carried a threat in it. Akutaku couldn't help but be overwhelmed by this woman, young enough to be his granddaughter. Shut up! It's money, financial power that matters in this world. I've gathered up money and bought those loans. If you got a problem with that, go gather some money yourself. In fact, I'm not going to sell it for the same price. You'll have to offer 30% more for what I paid if you want them. You try to do that. You've fallen. Even though you were taught so much about the moral code of merchants, old Amakawa must be crying in heaven. Shut up! Money is the moral code of merchants. If you got a problem, bring me money. Can you do that? You can't, can you? Then stop complaining. Go back and shut down your shops. If you don't want to do that, all you've got to do is pay us. Yeah, like totally. Yo, there's a nice stomach right there. Fucking peeking. Jeanne took an attache case from Leo and slammed it down on the desk. She unlocked it and showed that it was packed with new bills. So you do listen to what you're told, like totally. Don't touch it. Huh? We don't have a penny to spend on answering Primavera's threats. Akutaku, if that's what you want, let's pile it up. That money. What? One by one, the old men standing behind Jeanne walked forward and piled up attache cases they were holding. Each one was packed full of an incredible sum of bills. There was no way this was Jeanne's money. Surely these men were offering them. Are you insane? How can you lend this much money to a bakery girl? We aren't lending it. It's only natural that we do this in thanks for the favors old Amakawa did for us. Akutaku. This is all the stuff that she was going around doing. How does this return old Amakawa's favors? I don't get it. Boss, there's a hell of a lot of cash here. How did Jeanne get her hands on so much money? Like, totally. Is this enough money? I believe this also satisfies that 30% increase you mentioned. Thank you, Jeanne. With this, we can finally return the favors we owe old Amakawa. Thanks, everyone. I'm sure old Amakawa is pleased. What's going on? Why are you acting like this girl represents a shopping district? She's nothing. Just a bakery sales girl. Akutaku, who do you think this is? Huh? Oh my god, she's the granddaughter of him. Huh? This is Miss Amakawa June. I was actually wondering, like, she just happened to have the same name. Only daughter of the late Mr. Shoichiro, old Amakawa's eldest son. Huh? Ah! Akutaku panicked and his legs went, and he curled up on the ground as though bowing. Even a merchant as filled with vices, he was starting out as an innocent novice. During that time, he had received a lot of kindness from old Amakawa, which was why he was able to become what he was today. When I was little, I played in your yard once. Back then, you were a person who believed he could bring happiness to the people through business. Miss June, it's been so long. I caused so much trouble not knowing it was you. I'm so truly sorry. That's not enough, Akutaku. Be a man and cut your stomach open up on the spot. It's something I won't say, Akutaku. But if you're willing to have a change of heart, if you'll kindly hand over the loans and remove your hold on the Dawn Shopping Center, then the shopping center will fill a vital role in the restoration of the Edo River, which was old Amakawa's dream. As you wish. What? What? I don't get it. Like, totally. Hey, Akutaku, are you really okay with this? Like, totally? Don't mock us! As if the great and mighty Primavera would turn tail and run after a cheap drama like this. Like, totally. Go get him! Go get him! Go get him! Yeah! He's a man who knows how to read the mood. Despite how he looks, I guess he really is Japanese. So you're old Amakawa's girl. There's no way a noble like that would be somewhere like this, like totally. You queen who steals the name Amakawa. I shall go out to face her, my lord, like totally. You're up, Mr. Sugi. What is Mr. Sumi? Out? I don't know. Okay. Japanese references. All I know is Leo's gonna beat the shit out of these people. Saved. God, I want her to hit me like that too. Give me a KO. Nice. That was clean. Oh god, that looks good too. Fuck. Christ. Thank God. Nice. Next day. Everyone, I've taken back the loan to the shopping district. Yeah! Thank goodness, thank goodness. I can't believe Jeanne's was old Amakawa's granddaughter. Please forgive me for all the trouble I've caused you. Not at all. I'm the one who must apologize to you all. Even though I inherited the duty to protect old Amakawa's will, I abandoned it. From the start, Jeanne had been a daughter of the Amakawa family. Since she was very young, she had been taught to work hard to support her region, prioritizing the well-being of the common man. However, she had rebelled, eloped, and left her family. Fucking based. And until today, she had hidden the name of Amakawa and was simply known as a woman named Jeanne. However, even after losing all her blood relatives in a great disaster, she still couldn't leave the city. So she had lived in the Dawn Shopping Center, which carried her grandfather's name, and steadily supported it. From now on, I'll fight to protect this shopping center. No, this city. I won't allow Primavera's tyranny to go on any longer. In order to build a city where we all can join hands, I promise to stand at the front and fight. After coming out as Amakawa June, she was no longer a mere bakery girl. She had connections with businesses across City 23. She could make her opinions known to anyone and everyone who would listen closely. That's right, that was her mission from birth, her leadership. Like I thought, man, this is cruel. Surely, Rose was waiting for a woman like this to appear. If she had been around, it might not have been necessary for Rose to become Madam. Leo was certain that fate had led him to her, and certain of its purpose. He needed to let this woman meet Rose. I see, so it's fate that I became your bodyguard. Yeah, maybe. Ever since I learned who you were, I've been thinking this might be fate. What will you do now? We're gonna go look for her, right? Though I have no clue where to start. We'll find her, if this truly is fate. Probably, yeah. Apparently the city's just overflowing with fate. Now even I want to meet her. To meet the woman whose ideal was a society where countrymen help each other. What will you do when you meet her? I'll smack her good, and say you started out as well. But what the hell happened lately? That'd be dramatic. I'm just saying if John ever wanted more kids, Leo is more than ready. I speak for him. If that's enough for her to get her act together, great. And if it isn't, if that happens, I guess I'll show her what I've got instead. Old Amakawa wished to revitalize Old Edogawa District, or City 23, to make it prosper. When Jeanne, who carried the blood of the Amakawa family, awoke to that mission, the new Madam was already decided upon. From Madame Rose to Madame Jeanne, the cogs of the two era were finally meeting. When it's time for two fates to meet, they all meet at once. Everything is fate, everything is a revelation. God, this is so fucking epic. What? Leo, Shishigami, that's you? Fool, you've got to call him San, you damn fool. So you're that legend, the one who was Madame Rose's bodyguard. Hey now, I'm not a god from some myth, okay? He's just a perv. I offer him a bed and a meal and he returns the favor by hitting on me. You love it. Hitting on an attractive woman is the greatest sign of her beauty. True! Still, I'm so glad you three are safe. It's not normal for kids so young to be chased by crazy Alfred. Just what did you do to get yourselves into? So this is Leo Shishigami. I wish Oliver could have met you. Hey, call him San, dummy. I think I'm being moved to tears. We're members of Wayne's crew, the Wild Dogs. Wayne's crew? It's a gang of delinquents made up of alley orphans picked up by Mad Dog Wayne. Still, that's pretty impressive if he's giving homes and jobs to kids who've got nowhere to go. That does sound like Wayne. Do you three know where Wayne is? No. We know he's with Madame Rose as her guard, but no one knows where Madame Rose is. We were investigating that. I'll bet that's why we were attacked. Yeah, we've known that for ages now. The Consigliare's got Madame Rose locked up somewhere so he can take over Primavera. Huh? Is that true? Does seem to be the case. If so, that's great. Everyone believed in Madame Rose and supported her. But if she was actually locked up and Primavera was taken over, yeah, that totally explains the awful things that have gone on. Madame Merrill ordered us to search for Madame Rose. Sounds like Merrill's made it big too. So, if you were being chased by Alfred, does that mean you found something? Yes. Charles just asked you asked your special client, right, about the consigliere's old acquaintances? Yeah, according to him, he was once close friends with the guy who is now a boss of an organization in the countryside. An organization in the countryside? I see. Then he'd have enough power to keep Madame Rose under house arrest. So which countryside was it? Shizuoka. Sounds like Madame Rose has been enjoying some fresh tea. That settles it then. Is it okay to leave the bakery then? Yeah, I got something other than bread to cook up now. God, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. Jeanne is great. I love Jeanne. Holy shit. Imagine not liking her. A whole bunch of people were packed into Jeanne's small car. I'm in the front seat and she's in my lap. Jeanne was at the wheel. Leo sat in the passenger seat. Yeah, I wonder why. While Charles and Nina showered him with questions. Even Zell, wedged between those two excited people, listened to the deeply interesting stories of this legendary man. Awesome! So you took on 40 of Maurice's battalion elites all by yourself? Whoa! Now there's a legendary man for you. Leo's incredibly talented, isn't he? Nothing of the sort. The truth is, there's a secret to that gunfight. I knew it. Otherwise, there's no way you could have won a shooting fight against 40 people. Yeah, I had one extra gun hidden. What's the secret? It's simple. You dodge before the bullets hit you. See? If you could do that, we wouldn't be in all this trouble. No, you don't get it. He means you have to dodge the line of fire before they shoot. I see. So it's a lesson in getting behind cover quickly. There's no need to dodge bullets that won't hit you. You just need to dodge the ones that will hit you. Are you serious? So when someone points a gun at you, you know whether or not it's going to hit? Everyone did that on the battlefield. Those who couldn't just never came back. Nice one. Incredible. You're joking, right? It's not a joke. Right now we're being given a lecture by the legendary Leo Shishigami. I wish Oliver could have heard this. Oliver's listening too. Yeah. Jeanne. Oh, I meant Leo. Leo, don't make fun of the kids so much. What if they imitate you and jump out in the middle of a gunfight? True. Good kids should not attempt this. Promise me. I promise. By the way, how can you tell the difference between guns that'll hit you and guns that won't? It's simple. You look down the gun barrel. If you see the bullet inside, it's gonna hit you. I seriously can't tell if he's joking or serious. That is a technique Leo can use because he's a genius. We mustn't try to imitate him carelessly. The basis of a gunfight is keeping yourself hidden. Hitting other people is secondary. Nice, El. Full marks for you. The sign telling them they had entered the Shizuoka prefecture disappeared behind them. Several hours after they left Tokyo, the car finally reached Shizuoka. Jesus. Sunrise, sunset. Sunrise on Jeanne's thing and a sunset on Madame Rose's Primavera. Fucking calling it now. 100%. Oh, it's nice out here.